Hello again and welcome. This is Agent B13. It is Friday night again already. I can't even believe it. But here we are again. We have an interesting event going on this weekend. Unfortunately, not going to be getting the event card, I'm pretty sure. But my goodness, Alistair Black is already getting an event card in Supercard. This is kind of awesome. I really hope a lot of you guys out there can grab this thing because I'm sure it is going to be freaking sweet. So regardless whether I'm going to get it or not, we're going to take part and we're going to get what we can out of this. As you can see, I'm pretty well through the Elite card, so I'm hoping to jump up to Ultimate hopefully by the end of the night. Maybe we can work a little bit on that before the stream ends later on, but we'll see how it goes. Supreme, hey, what's up? Miss Anticipators, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Supreme, not bugging at all. That's why I put my stuff out there for people to follow me on socials. I don't mind talking to people at all. Okay, so let's get this going. I hope everyone's having a good start to their weekend. Their ring doms are going well. If you're participating in Team Battleground, I hope you have good decks and lots of charges. Anticipators, you just started the game. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. If you have any questions or concerns at all, feel free to let me know. I will answer your queries to the best of my abilities. And if I don't have an answer, chances are that someone who stops by may in fact have what you're looking for. But other than that, I hope you enjoy the stream. Legendary Plus, not bad at all. I actually remember that time back on that tier. That's a good tier to be in because you're just starting to get into the really good stuff. Getting in from there to Survivor and into the base WrestleMania. It's a good feeling. 10 days ago, very nice. Bought a pack, that's perfectly fine. There's absolutely no shame in spending money in the game. I'm willing to admit I've done a little bit of that myself. Not nearly as much as some people do, but, you know, it is a free game, and with free games, I find that as long as you're getting enjoyment out of it, what's the harm in putting some money into it? Supreme, you've done 4 Team BGs. Oof, only won 1. Yikes. Um, it really depends on the team that you get up against. Depends on what they get for cards. Depends if they charge. I find charges are the huge thing. You got to get on them charges quick. There's some times where I find it's just like blood from a stone trying to get charges to pump up your cards. And the last Team BG we did, the only reason we won it was because one of their top middle tier guys in their team did not charge his cards. He had WrestleMania 33s and they were not charged. And our bottom 3 players, myself included, I had, I believe, the worst deck of the entire team for Team Battleground, was able to take points off based on the point totals you get from beating them. I think he was either the 4th or 5th ranked person on the opposing team, and I was able to take a full 5 victories off of him. Anticipators working on. Oh, it's Gold Dust. Okay, that's cool. My team's chattering in the background. I apologize. Yeah, there's a different dynamic to Team Battleground. That's the thing where it's persistent and you can do it all the time. You really run the risk of getting burned out, I find. So far we've been doing it one after the other, but I don't know how long that's going to keep up. I may suggest we keep it mostly to the weekends, just where more people are available and able to contribute. Yeah, stuff like roll calls. I mean, you do your best with that stuff, but I mean, it, you can only do so much. And obviously, from your own experience, it doesn't always work. Yeah, contracts are an easy way to get a lot of draft picks quickly, but it is expensive. I guess you have to weigh your options, whether or not if if your team is going to be, you figure, able to get the gold or the platinum pack, and it could get you a valuable card for your deck. Perhaps it's worth it. I've done it a couple of times. Now, for me, uh, because I'm on an iDevice, I can take advantage of the exploit for the ads. That does make it slightly easier for me to recoup my contracts. If you're on an Android device, that is not something you can do, so that makes it a little bit more of a decision for you. Let's just briefly see what we get here. I see that I have a little bit of team business I might have to take care of, so I may just put my standby screen up for a brief moment while I deal with that. Nothing. Okay, so we're only going up from here. So we started slow, so we're going to end fast. So just bear with me, guys. I am going to slip my standby screen up really quickly and take a look at a couple of things. I am not going anywhere. I will mute my mic, so there will be a bit of silence, but I am still here. So just bear with me. I will be one moment. Thanks, guys. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So let's now. I want to go out because I don't want to. I don't want to fight an ultimate bout. I want to fight an elite bout. Yes, I am being cheap. Yes, I want the easy bouts. Give me the easy bouts. Thank you. Supreme. Get 10,000, so at least get it. Yeah, that's the thing. If you can at least breach 10,000 points, then no matter what, you've got a shot at your highest tier card. So that's cool. It is just nice to be able to grab that platinum pack and have the guaranteed high tier card. Bit of a long day, Supreme. Oh, that's cool. Mother's Day is coming up, so it's nice that you were able to spend a little bit of time and help her out. Good on you. Actually, yes, and by the way, for anyone who's either watching this live or does catch this later on YouTube, where it is coming up, I will give a shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a great day on Sunday. Uh, I know a lot of mothers in my life, and so I am very grateful and appreciative to what they have meant and done for me in my life. Hope all you moms, have a great day. Actually, speaking of which, I'm sure most of you have actually heard, but for anyone who is interested, Brie Bella has had her baby, so Brie and Daniel are now proud parents. Birdie made it into the world safely, so that's really cool. And Daniel, actually, on another note, uh, has apparently insisted that at some point after his contract expires with WWE, he is in fact going to look into wrestling somewhere, anywhere that will take him. So Daniel Bryan will not stay retired, per his own words, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes. He does still have to be cleared by independent doctors, if not WWE's own medical staff. But he is insistent that he will step in the ring and compete once again sometime down the line. So a lot happening for the Danielson family right now. Okay, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of situations where that does come up. Where sometimes it's the grandma, or it's not always just the straight mom, dad, and kids. That's might be considered the norm, but I wonder sometimes. Um, Life has a funny way of working itself out in strange ways, and sometimes that's just one of them. All right, Seamus, sit down. So we got a few folks packing in here. For anybody who's new to the stream, hello and welcome. I am Agent B13. We're doing a bit of Ring Dom tonight. I hope you enjoy. If you have not already, reach out. If you got to dive for it, make a hot tag to that follow button. I would truly appreciate the support. A little bit later on, I'll drop some of my info for my social media content as well. You can feel free to follow and or subscribe there as well. But first, Let's have a gander and see what we get this time. Because we're already very, very close. I want to finish off Luke Harper as soon as possible so we can get working on that ultimate card. Yes, grab them charges. Now, speaking of ultimate, can we please focus on just look at that. Just look at this. How, I have pretty good eyesight. And to me, I don't see any gap there. So am I off by like 5 points? And what's it going to take? Everyone's got full GPs. I know it's the ladies. I know it is. I know it's my ladies. There's nothing I can do about that. I do have an Elite Fusion coming up real soon. A couple more days. Man, if that's Maurice, I'll finally get that push into Ultimate. Get my freebie. Hopefully it's a pro. I'm hoping to start moving up into Ultimate tier very, very soon. I was hoping to have it tonight. Finished off the GPs on all the cards in that ranked deck. It did not happen. So here we are. I don't know. Maybe by the end of the night, maybe a miracle will occur. I don't know. We'll have to see. Supremus one. Okay, yeah. Well, power to you. I hope it works out for you, man. One thing that I will mention to you, because myself, I'm in a similar situation, and I have not met my biological parents personally either. One thing that I have been told is if it ever does come to pass, not to rain on anyone's parade. Of course, you hope it's going to be, very happy moment, a good moment in your life. Go into it cautiously optimistic because you truly never know. It could be a great experience. It could be a not so great experience. But what I will say is more than likely you will get a form of closure that will make it worth it no matter what happens. Just be careful. Don't go into it with rose-colored glasses on because it may not go necessarily the way you want it to. It is something that I've kept in my mind as well. I may, down the road, I may have a chance to meet my blood family. It may be good. It may not be good. But it's a chance I'm willing to take. Man, we are getting super deep early on in this stream. We usually don't leave the deep and philosophical stuff until at least an hour and a half into the stream, but that's okay. I am totally cool with it. I will talk about pretty much anything. If you have a topic on hand that you'd like to discuss, feel free to bring it up. Game-O-Matic Goalhead Gaming. Hi to you as well. Welcome. I hope you're having a good start to your weekend, and I hope you enjoy the stream. Thanks for dropping in. 2 on the first pick. Love it. And a charge. Oh, that's good. Can we get more luck like that for the rest of the stream? That would be just lovely. Keep them charges coming. How about... Is it FaceTime? Is it time? Is it time? Nope, it is not time. Come on. Come on, give us that elite bout. Let's go. There we go. Yes, like I said, I hope everyone else's ring dom's going well. Unfortunately for me, singles events, I can't really get too deep into them on the Thursday that they start. So I usually am starting very slow compared to a lot of people. But I tend to make up for it a bit during the weekend, where the wife does work late into the night and the little one is asleep. It gives me a lot of time to myself, where I can either just vegetate or I can do something productive. And as weird as it sounds, playing something like this, to me, is indeed productive. Oh, Officer Dango. I still cannot believe Breezango is actually challenging for the titles. And I'm reading reports that Breezango is supposed to be like... They're supposed to be what the tag division's going to be like for SmackDown going forward. So do most people think that they're going to win the titles from the Usos? And they're going to set the standard? Because it seems like it's been a very drastic shift from them being just a total joke to all of a sudden being legit contenders. Like, I know Tyler Breeze has had a very good career in NXT, but he's done nothing in the main roster at all. And Fandango is light years past his most successful days in WWE. Game-O-Matic. 1.2k. That's not too bad. It depends on how many... It depends on how many players you still have left that haven't attacked compared to them. Sometimes that's all it takes, is 1 or 2 more people attacking, and all of a sudden you go from trailing to leading. And also Game-O-Matic. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's go. We are going to get this Supercard tonight, without question. Let's just get it done. Let's just move on to Ultimate. Let's move on with our lives. Let's move into an Ultimate state of mind. You. But yeah, just while we're waiting for this to start up, if you'd like to follow me as well on Facebook or on Twitter, they are in the overlay. You can find me at those addresses. All my other social media outlets are listed in my information below the stream. You can also find me on Instagram as well as YouTube, where I archive these streams after they have gone live. Um, really would appreciate if people would go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I am currently trying to hit 100 subs so that I can get a custom URL. The channel was an offshoot from a main channel, therefore it has a 2-mile long, god awful URL link, which I would like to get down to something nice and neat, like, oh, I don't know, slash Agent B13 or Agent B13 Gaming instead of VXT69HTXQQZ376 blah 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 blah. That nobody likes that. We're not about that life. Let's get rid of that as soon as we can. So let's get up to 100 subs on YouTube, and we can get rid of that garbage and replace it with something nice and neat. Xavier, why you gotta be like that? What? Why? Why, Xavier? Well, it all worked out in the end. Nice. Oh, 2 for 2. Can we go 3 for 3? No. But we get a charge. How about here? Well, still, 2 picks is good. We're closing in. We are closing in on Luke Harper. We're going to be on that ultimate card soon. I can feel it. It's just going to be a matter of time. Yeah, okay, John. You You keep trying. You keep trying your best. Can we can could we can we get a can we get a perfect game? We can. We can get a perfect game. Oh, well, that's refreshing. Count them down, game. Boo. Come on. Let's go. Okay, one. One for two. Let's try the face now. Two for three. Yeah. Oh. Oh, just when we have momentum. All right. No, that's fine. That's fine. Just dump some cards on Natty. Eat up, Natty. Atta girl. Eat up. Hmm. I see this dude's employing a similar strategy to myself. Well. Hmm. Okay. 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 realistically, we could finish Luke right here. It could happen. Let's make the dream a reality, shall we? Not a good start. Not a good start, Luke. Luke, what? Stop it, Luke. Luke, you. Really? Really? That's how we're going to do this. Oh. Well, we're going to get close. Oh! A perfect 3 for 3 to end it. And we are 1 shard away. So we are going to finish Luke Harper after the next bout. Which we will get momentarily. If you will just bear with me for 1 second, I'm going to put up my standby screen and just do a little something something. Not going to go anywhere. But I am going to do a little something. Don't really need to talk about what, even though I don't really feel like it's anything illegal. And before you know it, we're back. And you know, we still don't have any boats, but I think this time I'll watch an ad. And then we're going to play a bout, and then we're going to finish off Mr. Harper. And we're going to move on with our lives. Alright, this is it. Okay, and that should do it. Now, all that's left is to reap the reward. And a pick doubler to send off Luke Harper. Okay. Oh, where do we want to start? Well, no luck there. That was the area that started off really well for Harper. So it has moved. So we're going to have to try somewhere else. But yes, buddy. One down. Hey, we're making some progress. Caleb, buddy, I see you sliding into the chat. How you doing this evening? Yeah. Uh, Not so good. I was hoping to pick up the John Cena from the last singles event. That did not happen. But that's okay. You know, it happened. Team Battleground. Second one didn't go very well. Third one we won, but we learned a very painful lesson that when anyone on the team starts a Team Battleground, it takes into account what your team's tier is at the moment that you start it, which is what I would have thought, but apparently one of my generals didn't take into consideration. So we hadn't tiered up since the end of Team Ring Domination. And therefore, we were only in Elite when we started Team Battleground, which meant that even a Platinum Pack was only going to produce an Elite card. It was mildly frustrating. At the same time, it was okay. It gave us a chance to basically have a practice round to get better familiarized with the ins and outs of Team Battleground, and we did end up winning it. I'm trying to think. What did I got in Elite? My Elite out of the pack was Paige, which is always good. Lots, more ladies the better. It gives me more options for proing later on, and they are still the hardest part of my deck to improve and maintain. Oh, you were just raking it in, eh, Caleb? Three enhancements, that's not great, but at the same time, at least you can throw them in the fusion pot if you really want. No worries, Supreme. If you need to hit the sack, feel free. I will probably be back on again tomorrow. But if you need some rest, go get some rest, dude. You know I appreciate you stopping, and even if it's only for a half hour. You can stop in for 5 minutes. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all. What I don't appreciate is this layout. Where do I want to go here? Let's let's go. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay, so the top right, it was the sweet spot for Luke Harper. So I'm going to go top left. And I think I'm probably going to start using up some of these. Oh. Well. When you're right, you're right. So let's go. Let's go in here, maybe? Around here? No, but we've struck first blood. That's always a good start. Man, some people already have that Money in the Bank Alexa Bliss. I'm not lying. She's by far not my favorite female wrestler, but man, do I want that card. Oh man, that looks good. Caleb, still grinding the first card. How far in are you? Are you fairly close to finishing it off? Okay, so you're 13. Okay, that's still not bad. Bray, why you gotta do me like that, man? This doesn't look good. Well. Well, sometimes you just gotta eat the loss. Oh, SummerSlam is Stone Cold. Oh, that's cool. Fun fact, I have the same birthday as Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's probably my favorite celebrity birthday that I share with any celebrity ever. That's so cool. Oh yeah, bring on them charges. I should probably go spend some of those. Oh, nice. So get that pro Roman, dude. Go get that pro Roman. You never know. There's still 2 days left after this, so there is still time. It it really picks up in speed once you get about halfway through a card. It really starts to pick up in speed. Gotta remember to use my supports. I'm still so bad at that. I'll just go to fling a card up there and not use a support. I do try to time them a little strategically, but sometimes I just don't even think of them at all. Just 5-arm. Oh, and I forgot to turn the pick doublers on too. We'll see if I can remember that after this bout is finished. So I believe, if I saw correctly, we did get a couple of new followers tonight. I believe that puts us over 40. We are closing in on 50 followers. You guys are friggin' awesome. Anyone who's on who hasn't yet followed, give that follow button a hot tag. We are trying to hit that 50 mark. I would love to somehow, some way, get invited to be a Twitch affiliate for Supercard, and potentially for other games as well. Still working out the details as to what else I might do on this channel. I may even throw a vote up. I may take a few different games and just put a poll up somewhere for people to vote on. I'd be curious to see what other people want to see me play. But a lot of that will be made a lot easier if I can get affiliation with Twitch. So, like I said, if you have not hit that follow button and you don't totally hate this channel, which I sure hope you don't, I hope I'm doing an alright job. It's a Friday night, we're just relaxing, playing a bit of Supercard. If you're enjoying yourself as well, please give that follow button a hot tag. Help us out, I'd really appreciate it. I'm actually curious. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want spoilers to this or not, but I am curious as to what the ultimate is. Obviously, it's Raw because it is red, but I don't actually know who it is. I'm gonna have to switch this up because it only happens rarely, but when I get all north and south cards, it doesn't happen. I don't get all east-west cards because I know for a fact I have less of those. But I can't use the same strategy when I get all north and south cards. It doesn't work that way. So I gotta try something different here. Oh, this still looks like the safest bet, though. When in doubt, lock a card away. That's what I've always found. As long as you can lock a card away, that it can't be turned over again. That's the best possible move you can make. So like here, Finn takes Sheamus. Okay, fine. I'm kind of throwing a prayer up here, but oh, we're good. Okay. So now he locked away Sheamus. So now we got two cards locked away he can't get at. And now, do I want to risk it? You know what? I don't, because I don't need to risk it. So I'm going to go this way. Michael Begowan 9, hello to you as well. Hope you're having a good Friday night, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Ah, see, that was the better play. That gave me a much better option. I can just kick the piss out of Sheamus. Sit down, fella. Good night. See, sometimes it's best not to be overly aggressive. Sometimes a better path will make itself available. Now, let's see if we can at least get one more shard here and get an idea as to who this might be. More charges, good. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Now, I did notice with Luke Harper, and I noticed that this happens a lot with Ring Dom. It's the singles Ring Dom, where you're actually breaking the panes of glass. I find that, for me anyway, there always seems to be like an imaginary line that the glut of the shards that you break for rares seem to travel on. That's where they tend to go first. Now for Luke in Elite, it was from the top right to the bottom left, and it was pretty foolproof. It played out that way pretty consistently. So I'm wondering, maybe, since going from top left to bottom right is not working here, perhaps we need to go along the top. And maybe we can find a sweet spot there. William McGaw, 1827. Hello and welcome to the stream. I'll see. Let's say we'll go 2 or 3 more. Just want to see if maybe I can get something that'll show me what it might be. If not, I might just say go ahead and say it. But if you don't mind, for now, let's not spoil it. Let's see if we can reveal the surprise just by playing the game. Alright, good start. Sheamus coming back with a vengeance. Now he's pissed off that I kicked his head off the last time. Okay, you hit that wall. Oh well, you do what you can do, and that's, well, all you can do. Just keep progressing, keep making forward movement, and eventually you're gonna get there. Maybe not this event, but someday, hopefully soon. I feel you. I may not get to 33 either, so it all kind of depends on me for my availability. And the weekends, well, the weekends are the best time for me to play, but some of the worst time for me to play as well. Only because I am very busy with work during the weekdays, so I do want to spend some time with my family. So most of the day time in the weekend is family time. It does leave the evenings free for play, but it's still only so much. Now, I really love when events fall on holidays. Oh, that's great. Because not only do I get more time to play non-stop, but if it's a Friday or a Monday into a long weekend, I can stay in bed that extra 1 or 2 hours until my kid wakes up. Doesn't seem like much, but man, oh man. Sometimes just 1 or 2 hours more of sleep, you get up, and you just feel like $1,000,000. Alright, so let's go across the top this time. So let's do these 4. Just to see. Oh, yeah, what? What did I say? What did I tell you? Now, 2 is a line. It's not a pattern. So let's go over here and do a couple of these ones. Okay, nothing yet, but we're making progress. There is something over there. Now, one thing I've noticed, and maybe this is something that they've patched out, maybe they've fixed this, or maybe now that I'm invoking it, now it's going to start happening. But I've noticed that so far in this ring dom, I haven't had any fake bouts. I haven't had it appear that there's a bout left on the button that's still free. Press it, and, oh, no, error, no, network connection problems, kicks you out. I haven't had that happen yet in this event. I find that interesting, that it's all of a sudden supposedly stopped. Is that something that they fixed? No, I'm probably just crazy. Oh, it gets Braun Strowman squashing Sami Zayn. We've never seen that happen before. Okay, so let's further test this theory. And let's do more stuff on the top from left to right. Well, there's lots of charges in here. Wow, there's a lot of charges in here. Okay. Well, let's go spend those. And we'll watch another quick ad. Well, thanks for stopping by, William. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. If I don't see you again, but I'll probably be on tomorrow. So if you have some time, feel free to stop by. If you want to see when I go live, if you're still on, just give that follow button a quick hot tag, and you'll see when I jump online. Thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate it. Have yourself a good night. Ah, Seamus. That a boy. Okay. Let's wrap this up, see if we can get some more shards. I'm taking a pretty big risk here, but we're going across the top. I gotta take out the faceplates. Let's go back to the corner again. Nothing. Well, maybe it's not a diagonal line. Maybe it's straight down the left side. We will find out after this ad. The more I think about it, the more it really burns my craw that I am like, I must be literally like within 100 points of making ultimate on ranked tier. Like, that freebie is right there. It's like right in front of my face. And I just can't reach out and take it. I keep trying to think, is there anything I've missed? Is there anything else I can do with what I have right now that could put me over the top? And there's just literally nothing. I don't have enough to push me past that barrier. So I'm really hoping, really hoping that I can land. Probably the preference would be either another Maurice to pro. That will definitely do it. Or if I can get a hold of an ultimate tier female to replace Liv Morgan. Because she's hardened pro, which is still okay. Not great. And the difference between that and an ultimate should also be enough to push me into ultimate. First, use your supports. There you go. Sometimes we use our brain, folks. Sometimes we think of these things. Follow. We'll stick to the top first, and then work our way down. Oh, another one in that corner. Wow, this is heavily concentrated in the top left. I think we're going to stick there for now. Okay, we'll use this bout up. We'll see if we can go through this quick, and I'll spend some of those charges on Team Battleground. Haha, I don't think so. Well, now, let's go here. Suppose I should have saw that coming. This is not a desirable position to be in. Let's go with... Let's put you there. That was luck. But I will take it. Okay, perfect. We'll go here. Spend some more charges. Let's put it on you guys. Oh, we're all out of ads. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to wait. Oh, I think I have to do something. I'm just gonna put this standby screen up. Not gonna go anywhere. But just gonna do something real quick. Something that, you know, it doesn't need to be seen on the stream. And there we go. And now once that's done, we're just going to go back into Supercard and everything's going to be okay. It's all going to be all right. Look at that. Everything is all right. And so I think what we're going to do is, oh, well, I was going to say we're just going to wait, but, I guess we'll watch the ads since they're back now. I mean, why not? And if those shards stay heavily concentrated in that area, we're going to see who this is very shortly. Like, that's a lot. Just starting off to have 3 reveal in that top corner? Oh yeah, and maybe after this we can finally remember to turn those pick doublers on. That would be a good idea too. Oh, I know this is probably a trick, but I'm going to do it anyway. You're probably going to lock that up with the next move. Am I right or am I right? Well, you're going to try, and you're going to succeed. There we go. Alright, let's keep testing this theory. So now, see, now I'm torn. Now, it could still be across the top. Let's try the bottom though. Let's go top to bottom on the left side. Ideally, I'd like to reveal who exactly this ultimate card is before the stream ends. Obviously, we're not going to get it, but I'd like to know who it is. And I'd like for you guys to see if you don't know who it is as well. Okay. Well, that worked out in my favor. Apolko X, Luke Gallows. Okay. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Halfway through 33 Bray. Very nice. Let's try. Let's try across the top again. Or we won't. Or we'll go dump some friggin' enhancements. Because that is what we are here to do today. This was our mission the whole friggin' time. Was to go and dump friggin' enhancements. Man, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to make it until the wife gets home. We're going to try. But I would definitely say I'm fighting a losing battle right now. Okay, how about this time? Some more luck? Some better luck? Nope. We got a couple more left. Okay, anything goes. Let's go full tilt. Let's go bottom right. Oh! Pulls it out of the dirt. Oh, Becky, but I already have you in the catalog. I had you as a pro. I may still have your card because you're my bae, and I don't like getting rid of you. I need your base WrestleMania. That's what I need. I need that portrait. Just going to be 1 second, guys. Just bear with me. I'm going to mute the mic, but I will be right back. Alright, so let's go through this bout. And then I think I'm probably just going to finish off the night on my lonesome so I can get some rest, get ready to stream again tomorrow. But let's see if we can get lucky with this one. I'm hoping we can at least get one more shard with this last bout. As I mentioned previously, for anyone who is new here, hello and welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're having a good start to your weekend. Please reach out. If you get a dive for it, do so, but give that follow button a hot tag. I would love to have the support. You can also find my other social media information either in the overlay or below the stream in my information section. Any support you're willing to provide, I would be deeply appreciative. That's odd logic, but yeah, sure. Go ahead. Alright, let's see what we get. One more time. I still think it's going to be mostly up, at least if not in that top left corner. Then it's branching out from there either straight across or straight down. You want to stay top left for now. No dice. Well, we tried. So, just to finish off, just going to jump back out to Team Battleground, use my charges. And then we are going to call it a night. Buff up my ladies a little bit more. We're going to need it since they're not compatible. Maybe I'll get lucky and find a few people that didn't train their hards, but it's not likely. Fun fact, we've actually played this team in Team Battleground before. But like I was saying, I think that's going to be it for tonight, folks. So if you keep an eye on my social medias, I will also try to post here on Twitch. But follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I also have an Instagram and a YouTube. You can find the information below the stream. Follow me on any of those sites. I would appreciate it, and it will help keep you in a loop as to when I'm going live, which the next time will probably be tomorrow night unless something goes terribly awry. And hopefully by then we'll be able to either be close to or perhaps even finish off this Luke Gallows card. But for now, we are going to call it a night. I am Agent B13. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we will see you again next time.